Here's what it looks like in my neighborhood today. So this is what sits right out in front of us. I think it's like senior housing. So, and then of course the interstates just right above that. It's cold, it's snowy, 3 inches expected. Robins are unhappy. So we've got to go out and try to give them some blueberries and some raisins because there's no fruit anywhere. And obviously if the ground is still hard, and Miss Robin was outside the other day trying for worms, no such luck. She's very upset now. I think some of them have already are sitting on nests, which is sad because we don't know what that outcome is going to be. So tonight's video, let's get into that. Okay, I've got a tiny shopping haul. We went to a grocery store about 40 minutes from home because we had other errands that we had to do, and it's the one that I always talk about, the employee-owned grocery store in our area, and got some produce from some really good prices. So we got a couple of organic zucchini in a package. That was $1.25 for 2 pretty large zucchini. Some Driscoll's strawberries were $1.50. And I think this is 16 ounces, and then some Swiss chard, quite a bit of it. I don't know, this if I weighed it, it's like 2 pounds for $1.50. This is some fenugreek. I've often heard of that. I need to figure out what I can do with it. I have that spice and it smells really good. This was 75 cents for this large bunch, so I know that I can find something to do with it because I use the dried herb. And then some seed packets which were on sale. All of them were 50% off, so we got some Swiss chard for $1, chamomile for $1, Shasta daisy for $1, and some cosmos for $1. The packets at Walmart were not on sale, and you need 2 packets of each of these when we plant grass for our kitty. Each of those were $1.96, and we got 6 of those. So, and then at Aldi, I picked up a Crofton bamboo steamer. I just recently steamed some Brussels sprouts and some green beans in just a pot on the stove and thought that worked great, but I picked this up this week for $6.99 at Aldi. And then we went over to Walmart and picked up some napkins because we are having guests for Easter. For Easter, I'm making a ham that I just got at the local grocery store for $1. It's a Hillshire farm ham for $1.69 a pound. I checked hams in general out at other grocery stores, 2 Walmarts, another local grocery store, the employee-owned grocery store, and Aldi, and I couldn't find anything in the world as cheap as that. In fact, at Walmart, no Hillshire farm hams, but they were $3.49 a pound, and at the employee-owned grocery store where I buy almost all of my meat, they were $4.69 a pound. So I would say what I got mine for at a local grocery store was just unbelievable. So we're having ham, scalloped potatoes, mashed potatoes, roasted Brussels sprouts, Swiss chard, carrots. I'm making a cheesecake. We've also got just an ordinary Easter cake. I'm making some homemade Parker House rolls, coleslaw. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I'm making some homemade butter that day, and then just a couple of Easter treats in that. They're friends of ours, and they have some kids, so some Easter treats for the kids, and all total there'll be 8 of us here, so that'll be nice. We need some napkins. I do have some linen napkins. I could have used those, but I don't know if the water isn't hot enough here or what, but when we get stains and things, it takes forever to get the stain out, so we're going to go with paper napkins. Got some more Clorox wet mopping cloths. I really like these, and they really pick up a lot of dirt. So the napkins are the cheapest for us at Walmart. Target has half this amount for the same price. So at Walmart, they're just under I think they're $4.64 for 400 napkins. That will last us an entire year. These Clorox cloths are 10 something, pretty expensive. And I've already got one open with just a couple missing, but this was on sale today for $7.68. Here's some window unit window unit air conditioner covers. We usually spend $7 or $8 on these. For some reason, these were on clearance, so we got 3 of them. We'll need one for this coming spring, summer or for this coming summer. And then when we leave, we'll either have an air conditioner that will need a cover, or we'll have our own home and that will also need a cover. And some faucet covers. My husband said to buy the styrofoam ones, but I decided to get this also. So $1 and $1. And the styrofoam ones were 50 cents. Then a couple items for the pantry. The applesauce, which had gone up in price. Each one of these jars used to be $2.64, and today they were $4.64. And that is 2 pounds, 14 ounces. But it's low sugar, and it's the type that my husband likes to eat because of the low sugar, so that's why we buy it. Of course, Hellmann's mayonnaise. The last time I bought this, I think it was $8 or $9. But today, it was $3.84. So that's a great price. Went over by Goodwill. I know how much everybody in the world loves Dave Ramsey, or at least a lot of people in the world do. So I got one of his books on clearance. So I'll put that up on eBay and sell it. And this for a friend of mine, My Grandma and Me. It's a book with Grandma and the grandkids, and that was also 99 cents, brand new. And this Dave Ramsey book is brand new too. Lemons. We're gonna have a chicken on this Sunday, ham next Sunday. So the chicken, I now go to the Amish, Gerber's Amish chicken. I think it has more taste than the chickens that I've been buying for years. And this chicken is going up in price. So it was $4.44 a pound. And I got just a little over, no, let me see, net weight. No, I got just over 4-pound chicken for $2.49 a pound. That's not a bad price. But, yep, it's got a lot of taste, and this chicken will have 3 or 4 meals out of it, so well worth it. Some Braunschweiger for my husband's lunch. Those are each $2.89. And my husband bought me a plant for $5 at that employee-owned grocery store. I think this is a Calancho. Love it. And then he also bought me these. We went to the grand opening of TJ Maxx and Home Goods. They closed down the old store and built 2 big brand new ones. I wasn't really impressed, but I did see this, and my husband bought it for me for Easter because I love birds so much, both birds, ceramic and stuff like that in the house. And this is a wall art kit. I thought that was nice. Probably save that to put up in our future home. And that is about it. Can't think of anything else. This was just to grab a few things, a couple of things for the pantry, make a quick trip to Goodwill. I showed you the furniture and stuff like that we thrifted. I'm hoping to put a clip in of some clothes that I thrifted for spring, summer. Tonight's video is going to feature a lot of different things. I often joke with people about my mundane life, but you know, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, because when I have days where there's a lot of chaos, or, you know, once in a while some drama with the car or something like that, all I do is sit back and think, you know, how I wouldn't like to have a day where I'm just staring out the window, or there's nothing to do, or there's nothing planned, or everything is just fine. And I guess I probably in my youth didn't enjoy enough of mundane, or, you know, I always call it like dull, or, you know, nothing's happening right now. It's kind of, you know, that kind of a life. I probably wanted more fireworks and all this and that kind of stuff, and indeed I did have plenty of fireworks. But as I've gotten older, I do think that, you know, when you face different things, emergencies or health issues or traumas or whatever, I mean, you do have thoughts run through your head that you just wish that it was just one of those normal, everyday days. And my life is kind of like that. I've kind of designed it like that now for this age. I don't know that if it'll always stay that way, but that's what I enjoy now, and that's what I always aim for every day. And it's not a bad thing, tongue-in-cheek, for my title for my video. It's not a bad thing at all. In fact, a lot of the times that's my main priority and my main aim is just to have a dull, quiet, simple, mundane day. So this video is filled with different things, some furniture that was thrifted, a grocery haul, and lots of savings that I got in just a few things. A few meals are featured. I had grilled cheese. Been trying to get good cheese for grilled cheese for a while. Found Organic Valley white cheddar. Works terrific. It's tasty. It melts great. If you have any other types of cheeses you use, please leave a comment. Tonight's roasted chicken, so my husband's waiting for supper, so I'm trying to do the intro on that and connect it to my video and get it uploaded for tonight. Our weather's been back and forth. Some days it's 50, 60, and 70 degrees and sun, and like today you see it's all about snow and the birds running from tree to tree looking for something to eat. I've been grocery haul and planting seeds and taking care of a sick cat. Our cat's actually been sick since his last vet visit with a cold and upper respiratory and all kinds of different issues, so we've been taking care of that. Work has been busy for both my husband and I, and we're moving into the spring season where I'm trying to wake up my garden plants that are in the garage. Videos for that will be over in my other channel, but I am doing that, and I see that a rose is blooming, and I've got a wisteria that's starting to come back around, so all of those things in a video for my other channel, but I will feature little clips in here and there of what's growing here. And I featured the starting clips of growing sweet peas and where they're at today, and that my cat grass hasn't quite come around, and also a lot of questions on the internet about, do vegetables stay fresher in glass jars? Yes, they do. I've had cabbage in there now that's as fresh as the day that I bought it, maybe even fresher because it's crispier, for 3 weeks. So it is working for me. I've put some clips in the video of that. So I hope you're all well. I hope you like this type of video. With my new camera, as things move forward, obviously, there'll be a few day in the lives thrown in here and there, and I'll be featured more in the video on that. So take care. Thanks for stopping, and I'll see you again. And I've got kind of an end of the week update to the pantry. I'm not sure if this was in when I showed it the first time, but went to the grocery store and bought 2 cans of Frank's kraut. My husband likes sauerkraut. And these were each 50 cents, which, that's the old prices for that. So I bought 2 of them. We did buy Frank's kraut in a jar, and that seemed to go bad in the refrigerator pretty quick. And it was a large quantity. I think it was like 16 ounces or something like that. So we'll try the cans. I got some jam. I think that was less than $3 at TJ Maxx. It is apparently an expensive jam because when I tried to buy it on Amazon, it was still in like one of my wish lists. It was listed at $12.99 back then, so not sure how expensive it. But it's Tiptree from England, and I can't find it here in the States unless I do go to TJ Maxx. And then we're going to be moving from having Hellmann's mayonnaise to Chosen mayonnaise here eventually. So Chosen mayonnaise is 100% pure avocado oil, a lot healthier. Sodium 50 milligrams, no carbs, no sugars. And the ingredients are just the avocado oil, filtered water, egg yolks, whole eggs, has some salt and some rosemary. Way cleaner ingredients than Hellmann's mayonnaise. So I know we got that, and I don't think there was anything else. I did buy a box of these type of noodles. I believe I got this at Aldi. So I thought those are kind of neat. I'm just looking for different noodles and that to make little tiny salads for my husband at work, so that we can get rid of one of the carbs that isn't so healthy and put one in that has some vegetables and protein. So I don't think anything else changed. I did get some applesauce in my latest haul. Other than that, I haven't had it in the budget yet to add anything extra, and I haven't really seen that I need to add anything. So I'm going to show you the little sprouts that started coming up this week from things I planted. These are some bulbs that I kept on my stairway for, well, I'm thinking it was since last spring, to tell you the truth, because I know that I didn't have bulbs last fall. But I put them in some soil, watered a little bit, have kept them in the light, and here we are. So I don't know what this is going to be. It's going to be a surprise. Couldn't even tell you what it kind of looks like. Maybe a crocus or something, but I wouldn't have bought crocuses that I would have saved back. The only little flower that I've ever bought like in the spring are tulips and daffodils. It's going to be a little surprise, and I can't wait, because I promised last year as I was buying these types of flowers that when I buy them, I'm going to save the bulbs. I'm not going to buy them again next year. The same I did with geraniums and other flowers that are out in my garage. I said, let's just see if they come back. I mean, we've always been told, nope, they don't. You have to buy them every year. Well, let's just try. I do have a little tiny green geranium leaves growing out of a pot that I've had outside all winter, not covered up or anything. So I'm not sure what my little 2 geraniums in the garage are going to do. And then these are 4 bigger bulbs. You'll see later on as I'm planting them in the video. I'm not sure if anything's going to come out of those. And now come to think of it, do I have them upside down? I don't think so. No, this is where the growth came out last time. And the bulb would go into the earth, I think. Let's hope I don't have them upside down. I still have time to turn them right side up, but I think this is where whatever it was that was growing out came out the last time on the top. Then I have my sweet peas planted. I think I might have had this in a video, grocery haul video, when I bought this at Walmart. I think it was like $12. So I've got sweet peas in there. Those won't take long to come up. And then cat grass. I saved a container when we bought him cat grass, and so now I'm growing him some in it again. These didn't seem to go anywhere. You know, bulbs do die. I think, you know, they bloom or work for, you know, a year or two or whatever. I think I read somewhere. And then, yeah, they may still sprout greenery, and these may still sprout a flower. I'm just not sure. But the greenery is now about 4 inches tall. There might be a stalk in there somewhere that's going to have what we believe are daffodils. Kitty grass, we're still working on that. 7 days, no germination. And then these sweet peas are germinating. Now keep in mind, every cell was filled and only 4. A lot of times when you buy seeds, especially I've noticed from Walmart where they sell the bulbs for peonies and that, those things are long dead. And a lot of the times when you buy the seeds from places like Walmart and Home Depot, the seeds are not. They don't do anything. So these should all have germinated. They were all planted at the same time. They've all been underneath the same conditions, and yet only 4 out of, 16 cells? That's about where I usually stand with Walmart seeds. So that's why I usually try to buy them from Johnny's. So that's where we're at this week with the things that I've planted. I just thought I'd add in a clip here in my little video of clips, just something that I recently purchased through Goodwill. So we were kind of looking to get rid of the green, we had a green hide-a-bed couch for about 27 years, and a part on it had broke probably 5 years in, and even though it was broke, we still used it just to sit on and stuff. I mostly sat on it. My husband hated the couch, and now just recently we found a friend that we could give it to. He can fix it, and he'll have a couch that's the outerwear, the fabric and stuff is in excellent condition. So everything was in excellent condition except for a piece of wood underneath that broke. So once this spot was open, I decided just to kind of take a look around and see as we move forward and get to packing and boxing everything up and moving out. We may have a smaller place to live in, and I may have to get rid of a big, large suede couch that I've been sleeping on and off while my husband snores away in the bedroom. We might have to get rid of that, and what could I have in the interim while we're trying to get either a 2-bedroom apartment or a 2 or 3-bedroom home? What could I sleep on in the interim while he continues to snore away in our bedroom? And we went to Goodwill 2 Saturdays ago, and we found this, which is kind of a higher-end futon, I think. It folds up. The couch cushions fold back so that you could lay on the whole thing. It would just be one big square. Or you can pull the couch cushions up so that you can have a back to the futon. And then when all is said and done, it folds in half. And though it weighs 90 pounds, it's fairly easy for 1 or 2 people to get down the stairs. And it's, 90 pounds is heavy, but it isn't as heavy as the hide-a-bed couch was. And probably 3 weeks before Christmas, I had thrifted this gold blanket, wool blanket with the tag still attached from Urban Outfitters for $12. I think it said $109 was on the original tag, and the pillow was $5 something, $5.99, also at the same time. So for under $20, I got a pin tuck, brand new pin tucked pillow and a wool blanket. And this, which I have no idea, they said it was just dropped off. I have no idea what it costs or where it was purchased or whatever, but I got this for $50. So for under $100, what looks like brand new futon, no smells, no stains, no rips, that is very comfortable to sit on and is mid-century in design, which is kind of cool, and a beautiful wool blanket and pin-tucked pillow. So all of this for under $100. And then I had this pillow, which I think goes really well with it. I got that from Target maybe 5 years ago, and then this picture, which I also think goes with the whole ensemble, I think it was 3 years ago at Target. So that's just something new that I just recently thrifted. I did thrift some new spring clothes. I might add the clip in this video since I'm talking about thrifting, or it might be in another video coming up. But just thought I would add this in. It might be of some interest to somebody. You can really thrift some really nice things right now, especially when you're looking at the end of summer, people, whatever they didn't sell at rummage sales goes to donation, and definitely after Christmas, people make room for other things they got during the holidays at discount or whatever, or as gifts, and then they start giving things away because they needed to make room. So I really, really love this purchase, so happy to have it. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you like the colors? Do you have a husband or wife or partner that snores? Leave a comment in the comment section. I'd love to read it. And tonight's meal is this chicken with rice soup and some grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm trying a new cheese, Organic Valley. I think it's white cheddar. I'll double check and put it in the show notes. But yeah, that was on sale this week for $3.49 for 12 pieces. And this is tonight's meal. So we've got a roasting chicken, almost done, and some potatoes and broccoli, and I've got some chard in the refrigerator that I've got to take out and start cooking up. So, and then a dinner roll or a piece of bread and butter, and that is our Sunday dinner.